Country Line Lane. I'm down on the farm's Larry Marble. It's time for the 1245 edition of our program. Of course, we call it Down on the Farm. Thanks so much for listening to us within this region of Down on the Farm country. Taking a look at the National Weather Service office in the Austin-San Antonio region. We see clear skies, cool weather today. 66 in Hondo, 65 in LaGrange, 67 in Pleasanton, a 66 in Llano, and a 66 in Langtree. As we look toward the 5-day planner, Wednesday will be sunny. Lows 34 to 40, highs 67 to 71. On Thursday, partly sunny, partly cloudy day. Lows 35 to 41, highs 67 to 71. Neighbor, there's a quick look at ag weather. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and I'm on the line with Colt Adams. Colt, you've got a special farm and ranch equipment auction coming up, don't you?
Mr. Larry, this will be our first farm ranch construction equipment auction for the new year. It will be on February the 12th at 9 a.m., located at Ryan Services at 26620 U.S. Highway 59 in El Campo, Texas. We have a big lineup of some really nice equipment coming in daily. We do have a farm sellout on the yard right now with a really nice John Deere 7760 bale picker with lots of 12-row implements coming in with it. Larry, we'll have anything from a big tractor to a small piece for the garden at home. We will be accepting consignments Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 up until a few days before the sale. There will be an online bidding platform through equipmentfacts.com, or you can look us up on Facebook at G&A Auctions, at our website at gnaauctions.net, or you can call me anytime at 361-920-1618. 361-920-1618.
Colt, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Thank you, Larry. We appreciate you.
March corn, 630 3/4, down 4.5. March beans, 1567 even money, down 14 3/4. March Kansas City hard red winter wheat, 794 3/4. It is up 3. March number 2 cotton up 8, 123.08. April live cattle down 80, 145.60. March feeder cattle 165.80, up 77. April lean hogs 102.25, up 97. March West Texas intermediate crude down 215 at 89.16. There's your commodities. And neighbor, here's today's edition of the Texas Wildlife Radio Show, brought to you by your local Texas Farm Bureau Insurance Agency.
ShareLunker Update. I'm Jessica Domel with the Texas Wildlife Radio Show on the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. The 2022 Toyota ShareLunker season is just a few weeks old, and it's already off to a promising start. Kyle Brookshire, ShareLunker Program Manager, joins us with more.
We finished January with 6 total entries in our legacy class, which are the ones we collect for spawning. Compare that to last year when we had one of our highest collection seasons on record. We only had 4 in January last year, and this year we had 6. As long as that holds, we're on par to have another record season.
OHIV Reservoir, which is east of San Angelo, is another hot lake for the ShareLunker program this season.
5 of the 6 came from OHIV. 1 was from Lake Daniels, which is a new lake record and the first ShareLunker that it's produced in its history, at least first over 13 pounds. Last year we had 5 new lake records in several lakes that produced ShareLunkers that they had never produced before either. So we're excited to see, even more new lakes pop up this year, but OHIV is definitely going to be a big player.
The Toyota ShareLunker program partners with anglers to promote and enhance bass fishing in Texas.
The ShareLunker program is really a promotion enhancement program for lunker bass across the Lone Star State. Kind of our bread and butter since the program started was collecting 13-pound bass and selectively breeding them for their genetic predisposition to reach that size in the wild. And then in recent years, it's been expanded to collect more catch and genetic data on fish that are 8 pounds or larger. So we still collect and selectively breed fish over 13 pounds. We collect them January, February, March, and then throughout the entire year, we collect catch and genetic data from those fish over 8 pounds that anglers catch. So they submit those through our mobile app or our website. They basically take a few photos of the measurements of the fish, submit that in, and then take a scale sample and send that with the entry as well.
Details are available at TexasShareLunker.com. For the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network, I'm Jessica Domel.
When we moved to Texas, we were like fish out of water. We didn't know anyone in our neighborhood until our Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent came to the house. She was so helpful and reassuring, a friendly face with that Texan hospitality I'd heard about. When we purchased a Texas Farm Bureau insurance policy, we knew we were making the right choice. We knew our family would be protected.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to find an insurance agent who's a true neighbor. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Neighbor, while Hop Sing feeds us chicken fried steak, jalapeno gravy, Nanny's yeast rolls, and a cold cucumber salad, I'll pour a glass of iced tea for Henry Pickett. He doesn't have time to stop and eat, but he can drink a glass of iced tea as they sail the sail in Abilene. Henry, what was it looking like early?
Well, it looks like it's going to be pretty slow this week. We've still got a lot of snow around, and it's really wet, which is a good thing, and I think it'll help in the long run. Last night, we had about 125, 30 head of cattle total with only about 25 cows. We do have one set of yearlings, about 24 head weighing in the sixes, mixed steers and heifers off one ranch. They've had 2 rounds of shots and been weaned over 90 days. So, and I expect to catch another 100, 150 today, but I think it's going to be pretty slow.
Now, you mentioned moisture. Do you know of about how much y'all received within the area?
I think we had close to like a half inch of rain before all the snow, but the snow report's been varied from 2 to 4 inches, but it was a pretty wet snow, and it is still hanging around.
Well, that's a good thing, particularly on wheat. I was looking at some of our wheat in the River Valley the other day before the snow, and it's actually improved a little bit after. Have you seen any kind of movement there?
I've seen a little bit. That here at the barn, we can be reached at 325-673-7865, or my cell number is 940-733-8208.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, health, and life insurance since 1952. With more than 260,000 square miles of land and 27 million people, that's a lot to cover. Whether you're wrangling cattle or wrangling kids, we're proud to protect Texans in all Texan ways of life.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to get insurance for Texans by Texans. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Neighbor, it's Sheep and Goat Day in San Angelo, but they will be gathering cattle for the Thursday sale. In fact, let's talk to Benny Cox about what's going to come to us on Thursday. Benny, I understand there's some special consignments.
We've got a special cow sale advertised in that deal. We've got 22 first calf pairs consigned last week or so. They'll be, those calves, I understand, are pretty small. They were bred to a low birth weight Red Angus bull. Those heifers are black. He said a few of them have a touch of ear, so we'll see how that works out. And we'll probably gather up some more. We get a lot of cattle from out far west. They don't call you and tell you anything, you know. So we'll have a few more pairs, I'm sure, and some tricks and tested cows to go with those. I don't know about any breeding bulls, but anyway, that's what it looks like now. I would guess it'll be a relatively small sale again. You know, this weather's got, people fixing water breaks and
Right.
all that stuff.
Right. I understand. Well, tell everybody how to contact you.
And call me on my mobile. It's 325-234-4277. Office, same area code, 653-3371. Or they can always look at the web, which is producersandcargyle.com.
We're on the line with Colt Adams. Colt, you've got a special bull and female sale coming, don't you?
Yes, sir, Mr. Larry. This will be our 4th annual spring special replacement bull and female sale held at the Edna Livestock Auction on March the 26th at 12 noon. Mr. Larry, there's lots of good F1 females coming in, Brahman females, good Brahman cross females, and lots of Brangus cattle. We will be accepting quality cattle anytime for this sale. We will have 70 bulls and 800 females for the offering. If you need anything, you can give me a call at 361-920-1618, or you can look us up on our website at gnaauctions.net or on Facebook at GNA Auctions.
And again, the sale date?
That will be March the 26th at Edna Livestock in Edna, Texas.
Colt, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
We appreciate you, Mr. Larry, and have a good day.
Neighbor, here's a look at your grains before we go, courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus, $12.86. Yellow corn through Corpus, $7.35 1/4. Hard red winter wheat through Houston, $8.61 3/4, and we'll call Houston beans $15.71 3/4. We had 20,355 bale of Texas cotton move yesterday, neighbor. Prices went from $118.57 to $120.82. 18,000 of it was West Texas, about 1,470 East Texas, Oklahoma. Neighbor, that's it for the most popular farm and ranch news program in Texas. No brag, just fact. We'll be back this afternoon about 3:45 with a couple of 100 pans of hot apricot kolach, a cup of coffee, and copious amounts of Hop Sing's sweet tea. Until then, God bless. Good day. I'm Larry Marble. I'll see you down the road.